Hello. Welcome everyone who's watching and will be watching. Today's 28th of May 2025. Alright, this is our Wednesday new arrivals live. And I'm winging it today, not with no script or something written with me, but yeah, all I'm going to go through today is just a bunch of new arrivals this week. In fact, maybe just Monday. I don't believe I have samples for today's new arrivals, but anywho. And before we go into that, I just wanted to introduce some things about our company, TrendyWholesale.com. If you're watching this, I'm sure you're intimately familiar with us and you've been ordering with us long enough to know the details I'm about to go over. But we ship to anywhere in the continental US and Hawaii and other non-continental US areas too, but within continental US you get free shipping over $200 order amount by UPS Ground. We ship all orders that come in before 2 p.m. So it's guaranteed that we do that. So bar some kind of inclemental weather, you'll get your merchandise, and say that you're in somewhere in New York, Connecticut, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland area, you get it the next day. Say that you're in Dallas, Texas, you probably get them in 4 business days. Yes, so we do offer a very fast fulfillment shipping options, and if you want something special, you have to pay a little more for such services as 2-day, 3-day, or even next day, and possibly even next day Saturday delivery service, which costs literally arm and leg. All right, yeah, so we do that, and plus, unlike anywhere else, I say this, but I'm not 100% sure. But last time I checked, that was last year, no one else offers this, and I want to show you what we have. So I try to hide the customer details on this packing list / invoice. So as you can see, these are pictured packing lists with prices and included quantities ordered, quantities shipped, and the prices for your convenience. And we check every package that we ship by 2 people. We try to count them as accurately as we can, and we do both offer. We have about 98% fulfillment rate because our inventory online should match our bins, and we'll have in stock every single one of 25,000 different SKUs that we have in stock. So yes, that's what you could expect with us, the itemized thumbnail packing list, along with just your regular invoice that shows total at the end with shipping and whatever. So yeah, all right. So having said that, that's enough for our company information. I'm going to dive into what I have in store for you today. I'm going to go over some of our new arrivals this week, earrings, necklaces, and bracelets. And I'm going to offer some coupon code to be used between now until, I believe, Tuesday next week. I forget what the exact date is. Yes, between today until Tuesday next week, you can use the coupon code to save on your order. All right, let's dive right in. I'm trying to think if I had forgotten something that I planned to talk about, but I think that's it. All right, first one up, 54808. It's a necklace. I want to say it's about 18 inches long. What this is, years ago, if you remember, they were called, believe it or not, everything's called Pandora. But some people call them Pandora snake chain. They're not quite chains, but they're very wiggly, very bendy, and kind of conforms to a shape you would like to choose. I mean, it's not as rigid as the ones that we're used to, but it does have very shiny surfaces. And with the, I want to say this is not quite the real thing, but it's close to. I mean, it looks exactly the real thing, but it's got a freshwater pearl, resin freshwater pearl in the center, and I have gold cream and a silver cream. So this is silver with the resin freshwater pearl, and this is the gold with the freshwater pearl. So the SKU for this is 54808. 54808. Alright, these are in stock right now on our website. So buy them while they last. Alright, moving on. I have some matching bracelets, although not quite the silver ones, but we do see that one of the biggest trends this year is what we call gilded stacks, like stacks of metal, particularly gold-plated beads, kind of like some brand designer looks. With that theme comes this particular item, 64006. It's available in gold color only, with cream color acrylic pearls. This is a, I want to say this is about 5-stranded bracelet set, and it's elastic. Ooh, get out by accident. But yes, elastic bracelet set. 64006. 64006, and it's available in gold. And that's what that is. Alright, moving straight on. So there's similar to what I just showed you, 64071. 64071. It's got those parts from the earlier snake necklace. So it these match the necklaces quite nicely. Again, this is a 5 bracelet set, 64071, and it's available in gold with cream color acrylic pearls. Put this one in there, just so that I have it in a tidy format. So I have, next one up is the bracelet that matches the earlier version necklace perfectly. It comes in 2 different thickness, 6/4. Someone tried calling. I should remember to put my phone on a do not disturb mode, but I got a new iPhone and I don't know how to do that, and it's hard at my age of 50 years old this year. It's hard getting adjusted to a new iPhone. But anywho, so I don't think they call it do not disturb anymore. I think they call it something like focus. I need to focus on this. Anywho, 64053 and 64007, basically it's the same. Okay, the snake looking, it kind of, you see how what it does right there, but they also stretch like so. This is slightly thinner. I would say this is of a medium size, and then the next one is of a slightly larger size. So basically the comparison is, I mean, it's hard to tell, but it is in fact slightly thicker, but it has that really fun, unique texture where they conform to whatever shape that you try to put them in, but it also stretches. Alright, so that's that. Oh, how they match with the necklace, basically. Looks like that. That's the necklace. And these are the bracelets. Very same chain. Alright, moving on to another bracelet group. This is a cuff group. By cuff, I mean it's got this C-shaped, where you kind of slide your wrist in, and they're bendy enough that it kind of secures on your wrist just fine. And the first one up looks like a diamond shape. Hopefully it gives a better perspective. And then if I kind of tilt it a little bit, maybe you can tell better. And obviously the further one in the back is of a circle shaped cuff. Try to get it as close to the camera as possible. So the item numbers, the SKUs on these are AABQ003. It's available in worn silver and worn gold. And the one that's in the bottom is AABQ. There's a slight delay between my phone and my laptop. AABQ001, worn silver and worn gold. Again, to give you another look at that perspective angle, a diamond shape and a circle shape. All right, moving on. We're finally on to some earrings. 3-tier hammer textured heart dangle linear dangle earrings. HE2809. HE2809 worn gold. Gave it a little shake and there you go. That's it, HE2809. What's on the bottom are the ever popular cherry earrings. These are, so I guess I have ripened cherries and unripened cherries. Although unripened cherries look a little prettier, but I guess the ripened cherries, the slightly darker ones, they sell quite well too. So ME, we have varying number of different cherry jewelry on our website, but these are the new additions. ME5681, FLA for the ripened ones and red for the red ones. And these are 3D resin cherries that are hanging on metal alloy, just like that with I think they're post earrings. All right, moving on. These are what I call pedestal earrings. ME5658. I have them in silver and I have them in gold. So whenever earrings hold on to something like that, sort of, they're called pedestal earrings. ME5658, silver, these are silver, and these are gold. These are gold. HE2820, 3-tiered diamond shaped dangle drop earrings. HE2820. I have them in 2 colors. Worn silver, worn gold, that's on your right. And worn gold and worn silver, those are on your left. Very nice, very classy. And these are what I call staples. We're known for these metal alloy cast dangle earrings with a bunch of movements, particularly like these. All right, moving on to another dangle earrings. These are HE2808, available in 2 different colors. 2 different colors of worn silver on your left and worn gold, worn silver mix on your right. HE2808, worn silver, worn gold. The next line of items is ME5628. I have them in silver and gold. These are unbalanced split hammer texture hard post earrings. It's a mouthful. There you go. A very shiny silver and very shiny gold. If I can somehow adjust it and yeah. ME5628. The third row items is the hoop earrings with a bunch of dangle circles like that, circle rings. They're different shape, different size rings hanging onto a hoop with the little closure with the ball at the end so that they don't drop out. I have them in worn silver, worn gold, worn silver, and worn gold. Very nice. With much movement. Okay. Ooh, these are my favorite, I believe, out of the whole group that I actually know. These are my second favorite. Alright, so HE2738. I have them in worn silver, worn gold, and worn gold, worn silver combination. Ones on your left are worn silver, worn gold. Ones on your right are worn gold, worn silver. So these consist of horizontal bars connected with jump rings in that graduated shape up and down. Pretty unique, I would say. And these have some motifs in a leaf-shaped drop earrings. HE a 2747. These are available in worn silver and worn gold. Moving on to the last row. So we've had very many of these similarly concept earrings, but we've had them in different shapes. Most of them are sold out already. These are cross-shaped alloy with filigrees in the center. I have HE3075, worn gold, worn silver, and worn silver, worn gold. Not exactly showing them. Oh, there you are. All right. Perfect. HE3075, worn silver, worn gold, and worn gold, worn silver. Okay, so yeah, these are this group is my favorite out of today's group. So there's a new trend out there, and in fact we made a different category different category, just meaning I just compiled a bunch of stuff together in our trending now menu up on at the top of our website. Emotional support jewelry. Today's Gen Z generations and most of us needs occasional emotional support in our jewelry, and it's just a medley of different random objects, such things as cherries, such things as tree of life, crosses, angels, teddy bears, evil eye, hamsa. All these different motifs fall in the category of emotional support jewelry, where what you're wearing, what you're carrying is supposed to lend some help and emotional support. So, along the line of emotional support, these are Tree of Life earrings, very pretty Tree of Life, hangs in a frame of teardrop shape. HE2736 worn gold, worn silver, worn gold, and worn gold, worn silver. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, I have to say these are my favorite out of the whole group today. Very, very nice. Okay, so that's about what I have for you today in terms of new arrivals. But today's coupon code that you could use, even if you watch this later, today, tomorrow, between now and Tuesday, use this coupon code so that the system will automatically take $20 off your order of $300 or more. Relax 20. I've been doing this for the past 10 years. I've been coming up with coupon codes for the past 10 years plus, and I am running out of things to say. I mean, I recycle them. I try to come up with some witty and whimsical and something easy to remember. Sometimes I just run out of things to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say with Relax 20. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just ran out of words to use in our coupon code. Relax 20. Use that code between now and Tuesday next week to get $20 off your order of $300 or more. And what that will signal me is to give you a bunch of freebies. And I'll show you some freebies. And I'm not going to go into depth about these freebies. These are just multiple layered gold bracelets with crystals. So I'm just throwing a whole bunch of them in there, like these bracelets, and these bracelets, and plus these earrings. Like these earrings here with some crystals, enameling. This is a round shape. This is a teardrop shape with crystals inlaid inside the hoop rather than outside. They're in a bunch of different colors, and these are again circles. Similar idea, but I'm throwing a whole. My point is, I'm throwing a whole bunch of these earrings and bracelets in your package if you use the code RELAX20 when you check out. If you don't use this, I don't know. I don't know if you watch this. So you're not getting it if you don't use this code. So use that code RELAX20 when you check out between now and Tuesday next week. And I believe I'll do another live Friday. And until then, yeah, we're expecting between now and Friday some kind of very rain and wet weather. So stay dry, everyone, and I'll see you next week.